Say FACOGfamilies. Are you dressed in a Halloween outfit?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it's so pretty.
It glows in the dark, and it's dark time, not now.
Wow.
Dark time.
Yeah, you mean night?
Yeah.
Evening?
Woo! What's in your hair?
Wow.
What's in your hair?
Is it a
Bend
bat?
down. Is it a? It's a bat with sprinkles in it. All right. This week's topic is discipline.
Ooh, discipline.
And what method we have chose for discipline.
Decided on for discipline. So this was something that Chentel really researched a lot because we never wanted to hit Mabel. That seems so against everything that she and I believe in. And we didn't ever want, what is that you said to me that time? That you didn't want Mabel to ever feel like being bad means
that you get hurt.
That you get hurt. We just didn't feel like that was the right message.
Like
so,
like how you get in trouble is okay. Now you get hurt.
So now mommy's gonna hurt you, and we can't do it. So we have decided on something called gentle response, and that's how we've approached discipline, and we really like it. It just involves, instead of there being a loud and immediate aggressive response to something, we grab her and we let her know we're going to have a talk in a very calm and
we don't grab her.
Not grab her, but we get her and let her know that let's have a talk, and we sit down and we have a talk about whatever's going on. She's not always receptive to that. She is sometimes temperamental to it, but
we continue with it, like remain calm and continue with it, and she will eventually it calms her down. But as an example, can I share an example?
Yeah, we use a very controlled voice. There's a very calming voice. It's very we acknowledge her feelings. Let's do it. So
as an example, like say she threw a toy, for like a small example. She threw a toy, and we don't like that type of aggressive play. So
let's say she threw it out of anger, like she's mad, and so she threw her toy, because that's what we get upset about.
Yeah, definitely. But also, even when she does it, I'll talk to her calmly, but she doesn't get set aside. So instead of having a timeout, we have the timeout with her, and we'll set her here so we're eye to eye, and we talk to her and say, let's sit down quietly and
we need to have a talk.
Yeah, we need to have a talk, and we'll talk calmly, and I'll say, I understand that you're angry or you're upset, and as a parent, you can tell what they got upset at usually, or you can also maybe ask them, is that what you're upset at? But usually you can tell. And then the biggest thing is to say, I get it. You know, if I was told that I couldn't do this or whatever, I would be upset too. You know, it's frustrating not being able to do what you want. I get it. I understand.
And it's almost okay to be mad.
Yeah. Almost immediately, most of the time, she then stops crying, collapse on me for comfort, and will cry, but not in such a anger crying, I'm so upset. It's almost just like you get what, I'm upset, and
my feelings are
hurt. My feelings are hurt, and now comfort me now.
Right.
And it's pretty awesome. And then once she calms down is then when we start saying, you know, why we don't want to do that, you know, because it could hurt someone, or because it could break your toy, or it's just aggressive, and you know, it's not good to, you can let your feelings out in this way, and yes, but in this way and that way, but you know, something like that. So anyways, that's how we do it. Another example, last night, she was very frustrated because she did not want to leave the fair, and she was over exhausted and over what's the word? Overwhelmed with
Yeah.
how much is at the fair. And she did not want to get in her car seat.
Yeah, she was very upset.
And
about her car seat last night.
it was a very loud screaming. I mean, you combine fun is over with I am overly exhausted and overwhelmed, and you're going to have a child, and she probably needed
in this car seat.
Yeah, she probably needed a snack, you know, and she's tired. Nobody wants to go in a car seat when you're tired. You want to go to bed.
Right.
So I had to put her in there. Unfortunately, we were in somebody's car and we couldn't just like sit there and talk through it. So I put her in there really kind of fast, got her in there. But once we got her in there and got going, I talked her through it all and said, you know, I understand. I didn't want to leave either. We had so much fun and I didn't want the fun to stop. And I'm tired too. And I'm so sorry. I comforted her and calmed her down and just say, you know, I get it. That phrase, I get it, just...
That helps a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Now, as Mabel...
You're really good at
tower
building
towers. As Mabel continues to grow and new challenges arise, we will, I'm sure, have to incorporate some additional disciplinary method. Okay. I don't know, and Chentel and I don't know yet, what combination of things we'll end up using, if it would be taking things away or grounding or whatever form of...
I just know, that's the reason why we're mentioning that is because that's the only ones that we know other people use, because we haven't researched what you do when they get older.
Yeah.
And we're definitely going to continue with the calm...
Can make her write essays.
Yeah, the calm reaction.
Yeah, we definitely want to continue with that as long as it is productive and healthy. And I think that this has been really a good experience. We can definitely see a difference in her.
She immediately just calms down, and almost as soon as we say, "I get it." Okay, knock it down. The response that we get from her is quite amazing. And when we first started this, we actually did timeout and talking. You don't do that, you know, like this, and it wasn't working. And that's when I decided to sit down, research what we can do differently, and I found this and a couple other different methods that we kind of take pieces of, but it all really is just gentle. And we like it. We found that it works like awesome.
Yep.
And, you know, she's a human being also. She has the same kind of type of feelings that we do.
She just doesn't know what they are or how to process them yet.
And,
so.
I mean, think of it as an adult. Being told no all day long and being reprimanded for this and that all day long.
You okay?
That's frustrating.
Okay.
That is frustrating. Yep. And then someone coming at you being like, no, you don't do that. Oh no, you know, whatever. I don't even know how you. I can't think of an example how you do that angrily. But anyways, that's frustrating. I wouldn't be like, I didn't like to be treated that way. I wouldn't like to be treated that way as a child or as an adult. And even, you know, her as a child or being two. She doesn't like that the same reasons why we don't.
Yep, and our goal is to help her learn to understand why she's angry, what's causing the anger, how to process through it herself, to where she's not an aggressive person and not a quick to anger person, and
what else you can do to let your anger out.
Correct. That's the goal. And for her, we want to make sure that whatever emotions come from that end on a positive side and not a hurt side. So she's angry, she's upset, she's crying, she's mad, but we want the end of that conversation for her to feel supported and loved.
And we never leave her. Yeah. She's never timeout in a timeout type sense where you're in trouble, you stay there, and I'm leaving you. Right. No, I'm here for you. This is an emotional time for you, and I'm not going to leave you. I'm here for you through these emotions to talk it out and just hold you and comfort you, pet your arm, pet your hair, hold your, you know, something. I'm there for you. And so
we're trying to give her tools to process her emotions through her life. To understand yourself and understand others and be kind and compassionate. Right, baby? Yeah.
She shows us the same compassion.
She does.
And other people. I love you so much too. We'll see you. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Say see you next week.
See you next week.
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thumbs up the video if you liked it.
Video.
And subscribe.
Bye. Boop.